Welcome to the Deadass podcast.
Kick her in the ass.
We're kicking it in the ass, mates. What do you reckon?
I reckon it's the end of Monday. It is warming up.
Warming up is a little bit of an understatement.
It's just fucking hot. I said that last week and I said it the week before. I'm a large man and I'm struggling.
Mate, I'm a medium man and I'm fucking struggling. So I feel sorry for you.
Man, I've seen a few people walking around Rocky and I think they're just young kids trying to be cool, but they're wearing hoodies and beanies.
Yeah, we call them druggies.
Yeah, there's a few in the drug rugs. Don't get me wrong.
If it's summertime and they're wearing a hoodie, you're up to no good. I'm sorry.
And I just can't begin to imagine the stink because we all know how teenagers go with their fucking deodorant.
Oh,
The
mate.
stink.
Well, they're all into this naturals and all this and lemongrass and wood and cedar and shit like that. But I'm sorry, you need the industrial stuff. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, if putting deodorant on wipes 2 years off my life, then so be it. I'm happy to be known as a fat cunt, just not the smelly fat cunt.
That's
I
a
will
good
die
point.
on that hill.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd rather go down smelling good
Yeah, fucking hell.
than being. I want to be the guy remembered for smelling good, not smelling like shit. So,
Yeah, I'd rather be known for Old Spice.
yeah, that's right.
Not spicy.
Yeah, look at this. Now look at me. Look at this. Now look at me. So how was your weekend, brother? What's going on? What's been happening?
Oh, mate, it was a very relaxing weekend, actually. I didn't do a great deal of much. I did some exercise, which was nice.
Yep.
Cleaned up at home. I did the usuals, the mowing and the brush cutting and everything, and then I went out to Coxie's place and caught up for a few beers with him and
Oh,
a few
nice.
other guys, which was nice.
That's awesome. Shout out to Coxie.
Yeah, bloody-
And Sammy too.
So Sammy had a gig.
Oh, did she? She was
so
busy.
Coxie was batching it.
Yep.
But pretty good little spot he's got down there.
Min spot,
Yeah.
isn't it? I
Yeah.
love the way he's got his house set up.
Oh,
Isn't
but
it
he's got a
sick?
breezeway between his
Yeah.
two sides of his house. It's just bloody cool.
It is.
He had me one as soon as I walked in the door. He was making chimichurri, so you know, instantly,
Easy way to do it.
instantly remembered why I like the man.
Ah, good on you.
But checked out his veggie patch and stuff. But
Oh, nice.
did great Keppel on Friday.
How was that?
That was great.
How was the weather?
Perfect.
It was like that all weekend down
I
at
know.
EPRA. It was
Yeah.
fucking mint.
And it got better as the weekend went on. Because Friday, I thought about taking my boat over there and meeting the troops on the island and just towing a biscuit around. And I looked at the weather and I thought, oh, it could be a bit yucky poo for me
Yeah.
going back, just with the very, very big tide. And it was supposed to blow like 15 knots. So I thought, oh, bugger it. I'll jump on the boat. But it was pretty good in the afternoon. But I tell you what, I always forget how nice Great Keppel is.
It is such an understatement. It is a beautiful place. It's just unfortunate the circumstances that's come about. They're starting to, but it does drag, that corner bar there does drag quite a lot of people over there.
Oh,
But
mate.
it's one of those things that you forget it's in your backyard, don't you?
Oh, and so shout out to Darren Smith. He was the manager on the day and he helped us out a lot with heaps of stuff. So we had like 26 people over there.
Yeah.
But one thing I like about it versus all of the other places I go is it's cheap.
Yes, it's reasonable.
It is for a return ferry ticket on Keppel Connections plus lunch and a beer, it's $80.
That's all right. That's fucking good.
If you want to go to Moreton just to be a personnel on the boat and get there and back is 100.
I could imagine.
So it's no lunch, no beer, no nothing. But at least with like Great Keppel, they've got it set up nicely. So there's a few different options. They've got the hideaway there where you can go get some food and they've got the little bar over the other side. And it's just, I think being that we live here, you just neglect it.
Yep.
But I reckon if you haven't been over there for a while, definitely go
I
over.
need to go over there. It's probably been, I reckon, at least, I want to say 5 years since I was there.
It'd be really interesting to see what an event package looks like, I reckon.
Yes,
Like
good point.
I'd just be interested to know like what it's worth to rent out.
I reckon Deadass. I reckon maybe the Deadass SWL Christmas party next year should be a Keppel.
And that's what I was thinking, like a day trip party.
Yeah, day trip party.
I think it'd be
With the option to camp overnight if you want.
Yeah, just to have a look at what it looks like. I think it'd be interesting. Might have to hit them up and see what deal we can do. But,
yeah.
All in good time. They'll probably tell me to effing off. But,
I could imagine they would be busy around that time of the year anyway. But.
Yeah, so I was, funny enough, one of the skippers was at Coxie's place as well, and he said they are flat with Christmas parties.
I could imagine.
There was 3 there on the day I was there.
Really? There you go. That's, why not? It's a place to be for a Chrissy party, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I ate some fish and chips, and I bloody laid in the water and drank beer and had a fat time.
God, that sounds good.
Pretty hard to be upset with it, and that's what I intend to do these holidays.
Me too. I did a lot. I had a little taste of it over the weekend because I spent most of the weekend down at EPR. Friday, I finished right on 5 o'clock because I got invited. Brando and Bond from Valor had a Christmas breakup party at the Leichhardt, the new Leichhardt.
Yeah.
So I got to have a little look at that. Not a bad setup there, actually. They've done well.
Big outdoor area.
Yeah.
I'm always a fan of an outdoor area, same as what they've done with the Bercy. I think, to me, I love a good beer garden.
Oh, so it was good catching up with all the Valor crew over there. Bloody legends, all of them. Just a really nice bunch of people. That's partly why I love going to Valor to train, because they're just great people there as well. I had a fucking laugh, man. They had awards for everyone, for most improved, all that sort of stuff. And then one of the blokes there, shout out to Dan Mulligan, he won an award, the Dan Mulligan Award. So he won his own award. How they came up with that, just, I don't know, just something about it was just so fucking funny.
What does a Dan Mulligan
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. I don't even know what the award is for a Dan Mulligan, I guess, but Dan Mulligan won it. So congrats to him.
I like it.
I'm
proud of him. I don't even know what he won it for.
I need to. I just thought that was just fucking brilliant. I'm sitting there going, yeah, woo!
It only would have been made better by him wearing a shirt that said, "I am him."
So that was just really cool. I thought that was mad. And then Saturday morning, woke up early, came in, had a fair bit of work to do in the morning because we've been busy pretty all week.
Very, very busy.
Yeah, still busy. And then I thought, because Christmas is creeping up, man. It's getting early. You know, we're breaking on the 19th, and I got to get down and get stuff done at the beach house. So I went and bought some fresh new toilets, went down there, have them ready for the plumber to get done this week. Waterproof some of the areas that we need to do. Waterproof some around the stuff on the outside as well, because I had a heap of it left over. I was like, fuck it, let's do it outside as well. So we just, I just turned the whole house into a bathroom.
You get a waterproofing and you get a waterproofing.
And guess what? You're getting one too. And then where I've got the caravan set up, where I want to set it up, there's a massive fucking one of those, those, what are they? They're like like the same plants I've got at the front here. You know,
grass.
Yeah, this. One of these pain in the ass plants with a massive root system. And you know the old days when they used to put the tyres around?
Oh,
so the root system's gone over and wrapped itself around the tyre, and it's just a fucking mongrel to get out. So I've been digging for the last I still haven't got it out. I'm still digging.
I was going to say, if I had the truck here, I'd winch it out.
My hands are raw.
Fuck yeah, no office girl hands no more, buddy.
No, look at those calluses on them. So I was, soak it, dig some more out. So I'm about halfway there done. So I was doing that. Did a couple of loads to the dump. Oh, man, just working Saturday and Sunday, hanging up bits and pieces for the things that have been neglected for a while, cleaning the area out. And then Sunday, man, it was just, the water was just asking to be swam in and have a beer with. So I did pretty much exactly what you did. High tide, because it was right up. Went down there. The temperature of the water was mint. It was clear. It was clean. It was just absolutely beautiful.
So good.
Yeah. But then anyway, so I did that. I ended up staying there again last night, and then just drove straight up this morning. come steaming in, get everything ready for this week because we've got the Chrissy party this weekend.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, so that's going to be good. I've got Dave coming in this week to have a bit of a yarn as well and reflect on his year with SWL and racing and everything like that. So that'd be good. And then, but I also was good, even though I did drink a lot of piss over the weekend. I'll be the first to admit it. But I did do some training.
Yeah, well, Saturday morning you must have been training because when I was getting a coffee, you were saying you were kicking some goals.
I was, mate. I was feeling good.
And I've got a follow-up question as well after you tell it. So how'd you go, mate?
Really well. I was just in that mode, like I was feeling pumped and motivated. Just probably added another 10 kilos onto my bench, but just sit. Big jump. Yeah, like I was just in that mood, but I'm sticking to that 8 to 10 rep range. And just did a bit of chest and tries and that on. I'm the old school. It's like, chest, tries, back, buys, shoulders, legs. And then did legs today and man, I'm regretting it.
Well, I did legs yesterday and I'm fucking dying.
Well, you did. You've been pulling some weight, haven't you?
I have been, for want of a better word, grinding. I've got some numbers I'm trying to chase and I've been I'll sound like I'm talking shit. I've been spending about an hour and a half to almost hour and 45 in there every morning.
Good on you. That's excellent.
So I finally got the 240 squat on Sunday.
That's really good.
Followed up by 230, 220s, and then 200 pause squats.
Yeah, that's really good.
So my goal is by the end of December, I'll pull a 250 squat and a 250 deadlift.
That's a quarter of a ton.
Quarter of a ton club I'm trying to reach in both the squat and the dead. And then in the next 12 months, I want to pull 300 off the floor.
Jeez Louise. Raw?
Yep.
Woo.
So I reckon, so the 300 I'll probably have to put I would. Not probably, I will put a belt on for the 300. Straps. See how we go.
Yeah.
We'll just see how we're all feeling.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, for the 250, I reckon I can do it.
You knock it?
Yeah, I reckon. If I put a belt on and straps on, I'd get it tomorrow, I reckon. But we'll just see how we go. I might actually see if I can pull it with the straps and the belt first.
Yeah,
and then go raw after that. But anyway, that's the goal. And then in the next 12 months or so, in the next 12 weeks,
yep,
I want to hit 270, 280, and then bump up to the 300.
Oh, nice, mate. That's fantastic.
So that'll be a big jump.
Mate, I'm impressed. I tell you what, it was a sad day yesterday afternoon, mate.
What
was this close to winning an 11.5K off a $100 bet.
Oh, fuck.
This close. The UFC, mate, I tell you what, the UFC event, what a way to finish off the year. Great event, great stinks, just good all-around bashes, fights, fucking unreal. The last fight of the night, the second last fight, the last punt, the last one on me multi, the one that I thought would be the best bet of them all. Like there was two at the start there. I was like, ooh, especially one. The second one was a first round submission. We got it. And shout out to Quino because he was kind enough to send me the message about what he was doing the night before. We sort of went back and forth about it. And I tell you what, Quino, man, he's picking some great picks at the moment.
Oh, mate, he would have been gutted.
Oh, he was.
It's like Moneyball.
You see that photo of him?
Yeah, that was fucking. He couldn't have scripted it better because I was trying to work out what the fuck they were doing wearing their suits and shit.
Yeah.
Because the races was the day before.
It was supposed to be, but they had to delay it a day.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so poor Tommy and Pooh and Quino, they had everything set for Saturday for the races, and the race they postponed the races a day because it was too hot for the horses.
Fuck, that'd hurt. Why couldn't they do it earlier in the day?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question.
Like, wouldn't you just run the horses earlier in the day before it runs up rather than just hoping that tomorrow's cooler?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I don't know. That's a good question for the Deadass community.
I do not know anything about racing. All I know about racing is that there's horses.
Yeah.
and they race.
Yes.
So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know everything, but it just doesn't
But that's
make
logical,
any sense.
isn't it?
Well, logical to me.
Logically, yeah.
If it's fucking hot today, I'm not going to assume it's going to be bloody magic tomorrow.
But my point too would be like, if it's hot on Saturday, there's a good chance it's still going to be fucking hot on Sunday. just saying. But yeah, man, last leg. And it wasn't even wasn't like he just got his shit kicked in or he got bashed or whatever and he lost. It was like only so many seconds into the first round, he goes to kick Joshua Van. Joshua Van catches it, lifts his leg up, and old mate goes back. And as he goes back, he puts his hand down, but he put it down wrong and busted either his elbow or broke the top of his.
Shit, that's unlucky.
It broke the bone on top of his arm. I don't know how, but the break looked bad. So obviously he can't fight, so he loses, and old mate wins the title, and we lose our multi. I was one off from 11k. It was.
Creed in the garage.
It was
mate.
Creed in the garage, mate. It was a Creed in the garage moment. Poor Quino, he was gutted, but credit to him to get us that close. Like, because I was sticking with Quinn's bets because I know one of them is going to hit.
Oh, 100%. You can't throw that much. You can't throw that much effort and time into it and then not have anything.
Yeah, I'm riding it all the way because I know one of them's going to hit and it'll hit big.
He's getting close.
He's getting so close. I mean, that was 114 to 1 odd. You know what I mean? Like that, the chances of that, and the thing is that the one that failed was probably the most reasonable one out of all of them.
Yeah, but I guess that's one of those things. If you just can't fight fate, can you?
No, that's like that fucking scene out of Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah,
where he's like betting old mate. He goes, I bet that blah 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 is going to beat at this part at the end of the fight. Knowing all well at the end of the football thing, knowing all and well that was going to happen, and almost like yeah, right, I'll take it on the bet. And then there's a fucking squirrel that comes out of nowhere, just completely fucks it. And the next scene, he's in the toilet having to suck old mate off. But anyway, like, long story.
So who did you have to suck off in the toilet?
Tough. Anyway, moving on. And then so I decided to put that little reel up on there, but that was purely for Quino because we were having a little laugh in the background.
Creed in the garage, mate.
Yeah, because he's like, he messages something like, I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
That's right, Air Supply.
Air Supply. So I was like, I'll do a little reel for you, Quino. But yeah, that's enough for me whinging.
Well, I got my follow-up question that I forgot about.
Yes.
How's your ice bath been?
Good, man. I haven't done it this week. I've done it probably half a dozen times. You still been doing it?
I have been.
Yeah.
I skipped a couple of days, mainly because I just ran out of time.
Yeah, that's purely mine, dude.
With the strength training, it's sort of it's not that I don't have 3 minutes to go in the ice bath. I don't have the 25 minutes to do the sauna in the ice bath.
Yeah.
So I sort of, like with the strength training, because I've like got a few big rest periods between the sets, I've sort of prioritise doing that over the other.
Yeah.
Definitely should prioritise recovery, but the other stuff I've had to do is make sure I'm stretching and doing all of the unfun stuff, so it fucking takes forever. But we're getting there. So I've been sort of strolling in there at about 4 o'clock in the morning and getting after it. But
are you in that mode now? Oh, because you get up that early anyway. It doesn't really matter. I was just going to say, like, you're in that routine now where it's just like, all right, I'm up. Gotta go train.
Yep. And it's one of the other thing too is like you get the good feeling of like seeing progress.
Oh,
of like you just you're trusting the process. Like there'll be some failures and some successes.
Well, now that you're in that couple of weeks into it, you've started to see the results and you're starting to see the success, and it just gives you that little second win to keep going.
So here's one thing for anybody doing some especially heavy training like that. Some people get a bit put off if they're doing it for weight loss. Now, I'm not doing it for weight loss. I'm purely just fitter and stronger. That's the goal. I don't give two fucks about how much I weigh.
Yep.
I'd rather be able to tear a phone book in half than see my abs. So, personal
point.
opinion. But one thing I was curious about is seeing the different weight changes. So creatine is a great supplement,
Yes,
right?
I love creatine.
Creatine's awesome.
Love it.
How much do you reckon using creatine versus not using creatine added to my weight.
Oh, I got no idea.
3 kilos.
Really? You put on 3 kilos?
I also lost 3 kilos when I stopped using it.
Yeah, so
And
but
then put it straight back on.
that's purely water retention.
All of that water retention. So the other thing is you gain muscle mass and all that sort of stuff. But imagine like if you were trying to lose weight on a goal and then one of your mates tells you to use creatine, you're sort of not too familiar with what it is, and then all of a sudden you see the scale start coming up and you go, fuck, I need to cut calories here or calories there, or I need to change the process without knowing. So just, I guess why I wanted to bring it up is sometimes it's not what you think it is.
Yes.
And like just keep trusting the process. But something as simple as that, or even if you're eating a lot of carbohydrates don't necessarily translate to fat. Calories can.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, when you've got glycogen, when you've got water, when you've got all of these things in your body, they can make you weigh more, they can make you weigh less.
Yes.
So sometimes you just got to trust the process and grit it out for a while. But I just thought it was very interesting because it's not something that affects me. I don't care.
Yes.
But I just thought, fucking hell. I said, I thought, fuck, that is like 3 kilos is a lot. Like,
3 kilos is a lot. But then also the one thing I say to people when I sort of was going through my gym phase, I was telling people, don't worry about the weight, worry about the measurements.
Oh, yeah. And that was my thing. I was having a good giggle because I'm heavier than at the moment. Yeah, heavier than when I started at the moment.
Yep.
But my waist measurement is lower. My shoulder measurements are up. So
that's
my
right.
arms and all that sort of stuff.
100%.
But it's just funny.
Yeah, of course it is. Definitely. Like you can, especially if you go on a creatine load for like a week, like you can put on 5-6 kilos easy without even trying.
So don't be disheartened, troops. If you start training and then you notice the weight go up or fluctuate a bit or not do what you're supposed to, because if you Google it, it'll be like, you will lose a kilo each week. And that might not happen.
But I find that training with creatine is like fundamentally essential.
Oh, if you're not using creatine, I know it tastes like shit. It's definitely a good thing. And it's definitely, if you use it correctly, so for somebody my size, you're probably looking towards more like 7 grams of creatine you want to be taking.
Yeah.
Most people, 5 grams is where you're at. So that's like a scoop versus a scoop and a half.
Yeah.
Fuck all.
Yes.
But it allows your muscles to recover just slightly quicker while you're doing your exercise.
Yes, definitely.
So it's allowing it to, once you've shock loaded it, to go back and do another.
And also too, if you train the party muscles, it just gives you that little extra pump.
100%. Makes you swell up like a balloon.
Yeah, it just gives you that little extra, ooh, yeah.
Oh, but everything helps. Like if you do bicep curls and triceps and then all of a sudden your shirt sleeves are tighter that day, you feel like you've achieved something, so you go back and you do it again,
definitely.
Don't you? So
I'm all for it.
Oh, mate, I'm all for it as well. Anything that helps you get into a positive mindset to want to do something to better yourself, then fucking go.
I reckon those graveyard shift singlets put an extra
no doubt
5 kilos on the bench for me and increase my size.
Absolutely. I put that singlet on, and at 4 o'clock in the morning, I was doing sets of 180 kilos on the deadlift. Like there is no lie. Those singlets make you lift horsepower.
Yeah. Results may vary.
Consult
your doctor.
Yeah, I also may have done the squat, the heavy 240 kilo squat in the Deadass singlet. Like, what's fucking wild though? Is, on the back of my shoulders, this is how leg day went, right?
Yeah,
I've got bruises from the bar.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, you got a line.
Yeah, I spent that long in there with the bar on my shoulders. I've got bruises.
Yeah, you know you're doing well when you're getting bruises on the shoulders.
Yeah, that's how you know you've had a dig.
Yeah, definitely.
I fucking walked out. I had to lay on the floor for a while.
Yeah, well, you need that extra time to recover.
Oh, I was fucked.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, that's 2 things I've been lacking lately. To be completely honest with you, is the recovery sessions and me smoker. But I'm packing up the smoker. Is coming down with me to EPR.
Good man.
So it's going to be copping a flogging over that Chrissy break.
Well, I tried out a new rub yesterday from French Full Quality Meats called Finger Lickin' Chicken.
Is it good?
It is good. It is very good. So I just did one quick trial run and then I'll do some videos. But I just thought, what's the best baseline to check out a rub on?
What is
Trusty chook.
100% it is.
So I did a trusty chook yesterday. Put a bit of finger licking chicken on it and went from there. It's a good thing.
Nice. It gives a bit of feedback on the video.
I'd like to do a few of them and just try it out on different stuff because I might have just been fucking hungry, you know.
Isn't it? The taste buds are different when you're hungry.
Sometimes hungry hole makes anything taste good. So I don't want to bloody.
I remember after I did that 30-hour fast, I had.
You would have eaten the ass out of a low-flying bird.
Well, the thing is, I don't normally like avocado and shit like that, but I had avocado and eggs, and I put a little bit of lemon and a bit of salt and pepper on it, and man, after that 30 hours, it was fucking delicious.
So they reckon avocado just tastes like clean dick.
I wouldn't know.
There's a video getting around of some Sheila saying that avocado just tastes like clean dick. So anybody who knows the difference, especially if you've got a comparison dirty dick to clean dick, we want to know. So inbox Brian about the avocado to dick.
You don't have to inbox
the dick taste test. And if you're curious, wonder what avocado or dick tastes like with finger licking chicken on it. We could call it finger licking dickin'. Not really.
Oh god, that's funny.
It's got pepper in it, it'll hurt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, especially if they're peppercorns.
Stick it to garlic salt. Oh, you could Dagwood dog it in the chicken salt.
Now we're starting to talk about. I don't mind me old chicken salt.
I do love chicken salt.
That's probably that's my favourite. Absolute favourite.
I have done a trusty chook covered in chicken salt, by the way.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. Good thing.
Good? Mm-hmm. You know what I've been doing? With that the red gum smoked salt?
Oh, yeah, I've been smacking that. I'm going to get fucking hypertension if I get.
Oh, me too.
Why have I gained 3 fucking kilos? Gee, it might be the sheer amount of salt that I fucking ingest.
I was just getting some cheese and crackers, man. I was just I just put a couple of little bits of that red gum salt on it. It was just, oh, God, it's delicious.
I was going to make margaritas with the slushy machine and then do the salt ring around the edge of the glass with it.
Yes. Did you see it? Did you like that reel I was showing you the other day about those Corona sunrises?
Yes.
That's one I want to definitely do.
Try.
Yep. So you get a Corona, you drink about a quarter of it out of it, you put a nip of vodka in there, you put some raspberry cordial and some orange juice in there.
Oh, it sounds good. I've seen that he does a few other drinks as well.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
I think we might have to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole of trying out some summer drinking booze.
I love all that sort of stuff, especially around the Christmas time. We usually get a couple of different flavours and bits and pieces and muck around with some of them. Yeah,
Are you a tequila operator? Do you like tequila?
Yeah, but just by itself. I don't really have it with anything else.
Well, you've got that fucking unleaded petrol sitting on the table here.
Mate, I've got some shit built up here, actually. Actually, the one that the Alpha Blokes got me for the 100th was really good, actually. I kept that one up there.
I'm not going to attack it today, but I reckon that might be a good thing to attack at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
My mate Davo reckons, so him and Min are tequila operators.
Yeah.
He reckons when you drink a tequila, have cinnamon on an orange wedge.
Really?
Suck on the orange wedge.
Yeah, okay. My problem is it would remind me too much of like a Fireball or something. I'm a bit scarred from Fireball, eh?
Me too. Same as that, what's the monkey one?
Yeah.
Howlerhead.
Yeah, Howlerhead, the banana essence one, yeah.
Yellow bananas and hangover.
Yeah, I've got a bowl of that sitting down at the pet shed.
I've got one sitting in me on me bar.
Have you?
Yeah, fucking vile stuff.
I've got piss sitting around everywhere, actually.
Yeah, I've got a bit of homemade stuff. I've got a bit of spiced grog from the 2 flogs that I've got to rip into. Oh. Rum balls with the spiced grog.
That's right. You mentioned that.
We're going to have to do that. I keep forgetting about it.
I got a quick question for you because it was high tides on the weekend, right?
Yeah.
No good for fishing?
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, that's right. Just double checking because I was going to do some fishing off the rocks.
Yeah, no. High tide, big tides are fine for fishing.
Okay.
It's just more so when you're out on the boat and it's a lower than normal low places that you usually think might be okay to take the boat in are no longer.
Good. That's a good point. No, I just wanted to double check because I've got all my stuff down at down at EPR ready for it. I was going to go down for a little cheeky flick on the weekend, but I thought, no, just be patient, just wait. The tides look a bit big and I've got work to do, but if it didn't make any difference on the tides, yeah.
Oh, you'll be fine. Just with a big tide run or big swell, you might need to put a bit more weight on it, depending on what you're
fair enough.
doing. But you'll figure it out. Like that's okay. Like tide movement means fish movement usually.
Yeah. No, it was good, man. I was just cruising around on my big kahuna.
I'm so close to getting one. I just need to save my piggy bank because I don't have enough in it to buy one.
Mate, I just love that thing, just cruising around. By the time I jump on the bike and go to the shops.
Do you use it for fitness?
Yes, I do, actually. Yeah, because there's nothing like using an electric bike to burn some calories.
I've heard.
Well, it's that's Ask Bussy, he'll tell you.
Yeah, exactly. 40 Ks on the electric bike is better than 5 Ks on a normal one.
I've been told that. No, it's
Love you, Andrew.
Love you too. It's quicker. It's actually quicker for me.
It's got a motor in the car.
Oh, no. I mean, than getting in the car.
Oh.
It's quicker for me
Is
to
that because
go.
you got to charge up the Jetsons mobile to go? They're both fucking electric.
No, well, it's because of the distance. By the time I get a park and walk, mate, I'm already
Busy
there.
down in Emu Park, is it?
Oh, well, it's you never know.
Or is
Could
it
be.
just the Piney kept
locking
up the car park so you couldn't go in and clean it out?
Well, actually, the Piney actually gave me a bit of a pizzling on Sunday half.
Good.
So I had enough credit. I had enough credit on me, like points racked up that I could get 2 30 packs of Super Crisp, and I think it cost me $11.
Holy fuck!
I had like $120 in credit, and then because I was a bit devoted about the about losing the multi. I thought, oh fuck, I'll go down and have a little punt, but no, clear me.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, oh no.
No.
So terrible. So horrible. How could this ever happen?
But the point I'm trying to make after all this is that by the time I get on the bike, which is going to take the same amount of time to get the car, get cruising, I can cut across the streets without having to go on the road, and then pull right up to the front of the pub or the shop, get off my bike and walk in, whereas I have to find a car park and then walk across the road and all that.
Are you going to get a surfboard holder for it?
I'd love to get one. Problem is, it's just
got to learn how to surf.
Yeah, properly.
Same.
Same with the golf one.
Yeah. We can be enthusiastic about all of these things.
It's just I thought I'd give them another shout out. They're bloody legends.
Yeah, I was in there shopping for all of these things on the weekend. I was looking at stand-up paddle boards for my little niece.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, she had a fat time out at Trinity Island, and for some reason, Brooke, if you're listening to me swear and carry on while Adeline is in the car, please skip this bit. I've already let the cat out of the bag, but it's all right. She was having a fat time at Trinity Island.
Oh,
so
nice.
I was just thinking for them to travel a bit easier, one of those inflatable ones might be all right.
Yeah.
So
I've been told they're good.
I've seen them, and I've seen adults use them, so I'm sure the bloody beer carton worth of weight that Adeline has in her will be fine.
Well, the thing is too, those OG ones with the foam ones, they just take up so much space.
They're huge.
They're massive, and like I've got one of those, but unless you've got roof racks or something, man, like it just takes up too much space.
Oh, 100%. And the little inflatable one, they had a backpack and everything to go with it. So I was like, oh, that's pretty nifty. So got that for her. And, I got my new Christmas tree, mate.
Oh, yes.
So I ended up buying a real tree this year. So I got a spruce tree.
A spruce one, okay.
I can't remember the name of the joint. It's on South Side near the alleys, but I got it on discount, so I felt like I had a win.
No, I love that.
But I've got a real tree in the house and got some little fairy lights and whatnot on it. I've ordered some Grinch decorations. So because the tree was like drooping over, we were going to do the ball. The one ball on the top of it like the Grinch did. But I've ordered some Grinch ornaments.
Nice.
And at the moment, I've just got usual ones on there. So I've got a little dog one for Lola. And anyway, put all the beautiful things on the tree, and I thought, Lola won't eat the tree. It's a new one. Anyway, Lola comes to the side of the bed looking like she's muff-dived a stripper. All the glitter all over her face. What have you been doing? And I walked out, and there's a half an eaten ball.
I knew it. I told you, didn't I?
I
said, oh, shiny thing. Let me chew on that.
Fucking oath. So she obviously gaslit me after that and did this whole fucking victim mentality, lay on her back, fucking pour over, carry on like she hasn't done anything wrong. I was like, yeah, righto, mate. She's fucking staffies, mate. So she'll come down to the shed with me in the morning and give me moral support.
Yeah.
So, she'll walk over, I'll check the sturdiness of the dog. As you saw when I was doing the bench press, she tried to kill me by jumping under my fucking elbow while I was doing it. But she chews on her bones.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but she will chew on it fine when I'm not there.
Yeah.
When I am there, though, she gets a fucking bone wedged between her top teeth. And it could be a bloody brisket bone, it could be a rib bone, it could be fucking anything. Staffies has just got jaws, man.
Yeah.
And she'll get the bone wedged under her fucking gums and come running over to me for help. And she's sitting there looking like she's trying to trip over a finger. Help me. And I'm like, pull it out, don't do it again. Sure enough, fucking here she is hooking into it. So I've got to go dispose of the bone. So now when I give her a bone, I've got to keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
Make sure that she doesn't mischief herself.
Oh, poor darling.
Yeah, well, look, she's not going to die by it being wedged in her teeth, but we don't want to leave it there for too long. But
I took Kobe for a cruise along the beach the other morning. He loves it, eh? And he ran into, I reckon it must have been his long-lost cousin or something. The dog looked exactly the same as him. And there was this other dude, we're about the same size, both bald, sort of with the same coloured dog.
Just down there doing hot girl shit.
Yeah, it was just like, oh my God, it's like my doppelganger. But he was loving it. By the time because we stayed there last night, like I said, but he woke up when we woke up this morning, he was like scratching at the door, ready to go for another stroll down the beach. Like, no, you're not getting it this time, mate. You're not getting a routine of that yet.
Well,
you be patient.
Bloody Lola, when I first got her, I couldn't get her into the car. Now I can't actually open the door of a car without her launching into the fucking thing.
Yeah, it's funny that, eh?
Speaking of launching into my car, I made a boo-boo last week.
What did you do?
So I got the new awning.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yes. I ended up settling on another Bushwhacker one.
Yep.
I got the 270 Darkness XL, which is the big one that folds out like a bloody Taj Mahal.
Yep.
Anyway, in the front yard, thought I'd change it over real quick. Had a oopsie, slipped on the ladder and fucking dropped the awning down the side of the cruiser.
Oh, shit.
It's not the end of the world, but I did put about a 6-inch scratch down the quarter panel, which really upset me.
It would have.
I'm still kicking myself. It is a full drive. It is secondhand. It is 10 years old.
But
Sorry,
still.
It's 13 years old.
But still, it's not the point.
It's not the point. It's the fact that I did it.
Yeah, I know. That's what sucks, eh?
It's the fact that I have never damaged somebody's car working on it, and that was mine. Fucking
that
shit me.
Sucks, mate. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's my own dumb fault, and I'll get over it. It'll be fine. And what I'll do is when I want to get it fixed one day, I guess we're just going to have to get into a car accident. And then the insurance company can deal with it. If you're listening from Suncorp, don't worry about it.
No, Dad, disregard this statement.
Cole's old and blind. It wasn't staged.
That's exactly right. Mate, one thing I want to bring up, and I'm absolutely pumped to do it, is I had a member of the Deadass community or just a person who listens to the podcast reach out and ask if I could sit down and have a chat to her mum. Her mum is being diagnosed with a terminal cancer. Ooh. And asked if we could capture her eulogy while she still can. Now, the thing is that it might not be Ed, but I just want it, but I don't care because that's one of the reasons why I started the podcast.
Oh, 100%. And it's, I guess, proved to be a valuable tool.
Yes.
To some families that just want to have a bit of a recollection or
Yes.
have something put down on electronic record.
And from the person's own voice.
Yes,
And they can relate-
not somebody else.
And they can recall the stories to the best of their knowledge, not someone else trying to share their story. So I'm really pumped about it. Now, we've been talking back and forth for the last couple of weeks. Obviously, it's hard to sort of fit it in, but you've got a time limit.
Oh, absolutely.
So
And
I'm making the exception for it to get it done.
Absolutely.
And the reason why I thought I'd bring it up is because if there is other people that want the same thing, I'm happy to do it. Doesn't have to be aired. If it's just something for themselves personally that they want to keep, same deal. Set up the camera, record it on the audio here, give them a copy of the audio. I'll set up a private link on YouTube so that they can watch it and share it with their families. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because I'm really pumped about it because it was one of the main reasons why I started the podcast. Like we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of episodes where it's just casual yarns and it's, we do a morning show and stuff like that. And I absolutely love those. But the core reason behind the podcast at the start is this reason. And that's why I'm absolutely pumped to do it.
And trust me, I can offer the deepest of sympathies to the young lady that's whose mother's going through that.
Of course,
I can
definitely
emulate to that.
It's one of those situations where it's a sad occasion. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just honoured that I get to give them that opportunity. So,
100%.
Just sort of make a little mention of that, just so that other people are aware of that as well. That in that same situation, like it doesn't have to be public. It can be a private one.
Yeah.
It can be just for your own. Can be for your own personal record.
Just preferably not in the next week.
Yeah, that's right.
Poor Pappy is running hot. It is going to be dark outside very shortly.
Yeah, that's right. You said to me a certain time, I'm like, can we make it a half an hour later?
It's okay because
that's what we do.
I assumed that he was. I was going to say I wanted to do a play on word with I assumed he was exhuming, but Brian's not a grave robber, so he doesn't. He puts them in the ground, not takes them out. But
that's a good point.
Depends how much you pay him, though. I guess.
Yeah, good point. So this week, mate, coming up, just doubling down on the work, getting stuff sorted out, trying to be on front for getting ready for.
I'm very excited for the Chrissy party.
Me too, mate. I'm absolutely pumped. There's quite a lot of things going to be going on. We're going to be a little bit of a pub crawl. There's going to be some pre-drinks.
Yeah.
Most likely at Bardo's.
And you know what else is good about it?
What's that?
It's my first day of annual leave.
Is it really? Yeah. Oh, so you're going to be steaming. Big Sexy's going to be in fine form.
Yeah, I'll come in and I'll be all excited, and then I'll be like 9 o'clock and I'll be like, oh.
I shouldn't have lifted a quarter of a ton at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I shouldn't have joined the quarter ton club. But it's going to be good when I get there.
Yes.
I was going to send in my submission to the 1,000-pound club.
Oh, yes. Yep.
But I thought it might have been taking the piss because my total's actually like 1,400 or 1,500 pounds. So,
not that I'm counting.
I think we've gone past that.
We've gone past that? Oh, that's good.
But that's all right. But I was going to talk to you about Christmas.
Oh, well, so it is the season.
I told you I was going to pep ears with Christmas. Now, a while back, and I can't remember which episode, and I'm not going to look.
No.
I mentioned Krampus.
Yes.
And you mentioned that you
not familiar with it.
Not familiar, hadn't heard of Krampus.
Yes.
So for anybody else who hasn't heard about Krampus, Krampus is actually older than Christianity. So I've got a little thing here to read.
Oh, I love it. Please.
So Zayden's done some prep work here.
Love it.
Most of us picture trees, lights, pavlova, prawns, and Santa dropping off presents, and all of that wholesome holiday cheer, but not everywhere. In the snowy mountains of Europe, Christmas has a dark side, a shadow that walks alongside St. Nicholas, a creature that rattles chains, cracks whips, and punishes naughty kids the way your old man wished he could have. Today, we're going to talk about Krampus, the Christmas demon.
Oh,
Before Coca-Cola turned the big man into the jolly red unit we know today, before Christmas trees and stockings and candy canes and carols, there were winter spirits, and we'll talk about them shortly. Old, ancient, pagan creatures from the Alpine mountains, back when the cold could kill you and surviving to spring was a miracle. Krampus is one of those. A half-goat, half-demon creature with fur like a wild beast, horns like a mountain goat, hooves instead of feet, and a massive tongue that hangs out of his head like Gene Simmons.
Shit.
He's older than Christianity, he's older than Santa, and older than most traditions that we celebrate today. When Christianity eventually spread through Europe, Krampus didn't get kicked to the side. The church basically went, well, instead of getting rid of this horrifying demon, we'll make him Santa's sidekick. Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
So, on December 5th, the night before St. Nicholas arrives. Now, for those of you who don't know, St. Nicholas Day is on the 6th of December, which is where he would used to hand out sweets and stuff.
Okay, yes.
So the night before, on the 5th, is when Krampus comes out to play. The night is called Krampusnacht or Krampus Night. And while St. Nicholas rewards good kids with sweets, fruits, and little presents, Krampus handles the naughty list. Now, depending on how naughty you're talking, Krampus has a few ways of dealing with you, lightly smacking you with birch sticks, scaring the life out of you, giving you coal, dragging chains up the street so you know he's coming, and then he'd grab kids, shove them into a sack, and take them away forever. So it's no elf on the shelf. It's just Krampus is watching. Now, if you're thinking is Krampus is a spooky tale told to kids, no, they take this very seriously in Germany. Every December in Austria, Germany, and parts of the Alpine region, they hold something called Krampuslauf, or the Krampus runs. Hundreds of grown men in full demonic costumes, real fur, metal chains, gigantic horns, and masks that are worth in the thousands sprint through the streets, roaring, chasing people, and scaring the fuck out of everybody,
Jesus.
including drunk tourists. It's like Halloween and Oktoberfest had a bit of a baby.
Wow.
People get whacked with sticks, adults run screaming, kids cry, everyone drinks mulled wine, and the whole night is pure blissful chaos. But here is the wild part, is that all of the masks are hand-carved by artisans.
Really?
Now, the meaning behind the madness is basically Krampus isn't supposed to be a monster story. It is about balance. So the goodness and the bad. So Christmas today is all about joy and celebration, but in the old days, winter was deadly, and it was all about surviving winter. So it was look after your neighbour and share things and be good people.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So next time you're sitting around the Christmas tree, unwrapping your presents, eating prawns and smashing down a cold one, remember that in a little snowy village in the mountains, the bells of Krampus are rattling. The chains are dragging and the old stories are still alive. So with that, we've also got some other spirits from that time.
Okay.
So we've got Perchta or Birchta, the belly singing witch. Now, these ones are pretty wild, so I haven't gone into great detail.
Yeah, of course.
But older than Christmas by centuries, the Alpine legend Perchta roams the mountains during the 12 nights of Christmas. She rewards good children with coins, but with lazy, disobedient kids, she cuts open their stomachs, removes their organs, and stuffs them with straw.
Holy shit.
Imagine that instead of elf on a shelf.
That or a lump of coal.
She's thought to be a holdover of an old winter goddess from the Germanic Celtic regions. You've also got the Yule lads in Iceland, the 13 mischievous trolls. Now, they're not Santa's little helpers. They're prehistoric trolls that used to steal food, harass livestock, break into houses, torment children. And the 13 of them had bizarre habits like the door slammer, the sausage stealer, the spoon licker, the window pecker, and the candle beggar.
I know a couple of spoon lickers.
Fucking oath. So we've also got Grilla, the Icelandic child-eating giantess.
Fuck.
So Grilla is an ancient mountain giantess who comes down at Christmas to kidnap naughty children and eat them in her cauldron. She was so terrifying that in 1746, Iceland literally banned the use of her as a parenting threat because kids were scared shitless. She's also known as the mother of the Yule lads and owns a Yule cat, which we'll get to. The Yule cat is the Christmas cat that eats people. An Icelandic folklore, a massive demon cat prowls the snow in Christmas. If you didn't receive new clothes for the holiday, the Yule cat would eat you. It was originally used as a motivational tool for workers during the winter wool season. You get shirts, you live. You don't, you die.
Wow.
We've got the Wild Hunt, the Ghost Riders of Winter. This is one of the oldest Indo-European legends, which is thousands of years old. During the winter storms, people have believed a supernatural army led by a god spirit rode through the sky hunting souls. Oh, hang on, sorry.
Yeah, all right.
So leaders varied by the region. So in Norse, it was Odin. In Germanic, it was Woden. Britain, King Arthur.
Oh,
Celtic region, ghostly queens or fey creatures. And if you were outside when the wild hunt passed, you might be kidnapped, forced to ride with them, or be cursed. Many of these Christmas traditions, you'll notice, stay indoors.
yeah.
That was sort of the idea of it. You've also got, Nechtruppcht. So it's a long German word, Santa's dark servant. So before Krampus became popular, many regions had Ruprecht, a black-coated, soot-covered man with a staff. He wasn't a demon. He was a grim spirit of winter and darkness. He asked children if they knew their prayers. If yes, they got fruit or nuts. If no, they got hit with a bag of ashes. He was also to be believed to be descended from an older pre-Christian house spirit tradition. We've got the Mary Lord, or the Welsh ghost horse, a skeleton horse with its head decorated by ribbons, bells, and a white cloak goes door to door at Christmas. People have to do rhyming battles with it. If the Mary Lud wins, she enters your house and drinks your beer. If you win, she leaves. This tradition is thought to have come from ancient Celtic winter rituals. We've got the Jollapuki, or the Finnish Yule goat. Before Finland adopted Santa, the winter gift giver was the goat demon spirit. The Yule buck was half man, half goat, wore goat hides, demanded food, and scared children. Over time, he mellowed and became more like Santa, but the original was much more like Krampus.
Wow.
So those are some very interesting Christmas spirits.
Isn't it crazy? Like back in the day, they were all demonic. Like it was like, I don't know. It was almost like to scare you.
Well, a lot of things back then, and a lot of, I don't want to get into trouble by saying this, but I'm just going to say a lot of folklore stories generally are warning stories, but told in such a way that people remember them.
Yeah, of course.
So you know how it's like ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies, a
Yes.
tissue, we all fall down about the Black Plague.
Yes, of course.
We remember it because it's catchy.
Yes, good point.
All of those things sort of just ghost stories and stuff that encourage kids to stay around the fire because you'll be safe and don't go out in the wilderness and, you know, all of these things. That
Yes, of course.
We'd tell children so that they stayed inside and didn't go venturing out and all that shit. Now we're just like, don't do drugs.
Yeah.
You know, don't get into strange vans. Ours doesn't open, so. If you hear it blaring Creed and you're a 40-year-old man, you're in trouble. But
That's right. Yeah, fucking oath. Wow, that's just, it's crazy.
Wild though, isn't it?
Yeah, but they all have very I guess not very similar, but they all have, I guess it's probably got to do with a lot of the season itself. But they all have a very similar sort of setup.
Well, back then the winter was very treacherous.
Dangerous,
extremely dangerous. We didn't have insulation and artificial heating. It was fire and clothing, and that was it.
And you had to rely on that.
And you also had to rely on others, like sharing harvest, sharing resources and all these sorts of things. So it was sort of that whole tradition of if you give and you are gifted to, then...
Yeah, it makes sense. Wow. Speaking of the Christmas front, I know you have been talking about some Christmas food. What's on this week? Have you got another Christmas dish, or are you going with something a little bit?
Well, Brian.
Well, what?
Well, we're going sticky date pudding.
Oh, I knew it. I was going to
So on this week's cooking front, we have my little sticky date pudding.
Ooh,
I was going to do
really?
Rocky Road, but I figured that was pretty boring. If anybody wants to know
But
how to do Rocky Road,
Rocky
I will.
Road's a classic.
Rocky Road is a classic. I think I'll bring some and
Yeah.
bring some in.
I
But
reckon.
for the sticky date pudding, we have some ingredients.
Ooh,
So
okay.
if anybody doesn't know what sticky date pudding is, it's basically like a dense pudding that you're going to mix with ice cream and a caramel sauce in
Yeah.
this case. But very good. So you can make it either like muffins and have individual servings or like a big pudding. I personally prefer the muffins
Yes.
because you can just like plop them out and then do proper dad mode, stick it in the microwave for a few seconds, put the ice cream and caramel sauce on it, and fucking damn. But how do we make it? So you want a cup and a half of pitted dates. Now
Okay.
chop them up.
I love dates.
Cup of boiling water, a teaspoon of bicarb soda. So the reason why we do that is so that with the dates, you're going to rehydrate them with the hot water.
Oh,
and then
okay.
the bicarb soda will tenderise them and make them sort
Yep.
of nicer. We're going to have 100 grams of butter, leave that out on the bench so it softens.
Yep.
A cup of brown sugar, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1.5 cups of self-raising flour, and a pinch of salt. For the butterscotch sauce, going to have a cup of brown sugar. I know this one's healthy, isn't it? We're getting worse. 300 mils of thickened cream, more butter, 100 grams of butter, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt.
At least you get the sodium in there.
Absolutely. So like I said before, we're going to prep the dates. So chop them up, put them in a bowl, put the hot water on it, and then add the teaspoon of bicarb soda. So once those dates sort of soften up a bit, wait till they're mushy and then mash them up with a fork.
Yep.
Next, we're going to make the batter. So we're going to cream the butter and brown sugar together till it's nice and fluffy. So I just put that in a stand mixer, then add the eggs once at a time and beat the fuck out of it. Add the vanilla and then fold in the raising flour gently.
Yep.
So like I said, beat the fuck out of the other ingredients and now we're going to love her. So we're just going to fold them in. Don't overmix it, otherwise it'll go to shit. Now stir in the softened dates.
Yep.
So just lightly mix them in. If you got a couple of lumps, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if you got like a bloody,
Like a clump.
yeah, if you got a clump, maybe break it up. But
Yeah.
if you got just a little bit of something the size of a pin, bloody bobby pinhead,
Yep.
don't worry about
Don't worry
it.
about it.
So pour all of that into a lined baking dish or muffin tins if
Yep.
you want. And then you're going to bake them at 180 degrees Celsius. So if you're going to do muffins, 25 to 30 minutes. If you're going to do the one
One thing.
large one, 35 to 40 minutes. Poke it with a skewer. It should come out mostly clean, but have like a couple of little crumbs on it. If it comes out with batter on it, keep her in there.
Yep.
To make the butterscotch sauce, you're going to combine the brown sugar, cream, butter, and vanilla and heat it gently until melted. Do not turn it on flat fucking booger.
Yeah.
You will burn the fuck out of it. So gentle heat and then raise the temperature slowly.
Yeah.
So once it's combined, you're going to simmer it. And simmer is not a rolling boil. Simmer is just,
I'm glad you made the.
but this is all about love her, leave her alone.
Yeah.
So we're going to let it
Play a bit of Barry White.
Yeah,
Yep.
simmer it for 4 to 5 minutes. Once it goes glossy, thick, and smells delicious,
Yeah.
we're good. So serve it. I like poking a few holes in it, pouring the bloody butterscotch sauce in it and serving it with vanilla ice cream, but you may do whatever you like with it. Thickened cream is also good, or if you're my father, thickened cream and custard and vanilla ice cream.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's
You
almost
gotta
80
have that.
and he hasn't died yet, so
He's doing something
who am I
right.
to judge?
He's doing something right, mate. Speaking of Christmas, right? Just real quickly. Now, do you have like a tradition when on Christmas Day?
Yeah, we all
with
fight.
Mine's usually in the half.
Yeah, with 5 fucking other siblings.
Yeah, when I'm about
we just fight.
a dozen tins deep. What do you mean? Fuck you. No, I don't do that. Or do I? We'll see. Music traditions.
Oh,
So for me, when I wake up in the morning, and it's something that I've just grown up with because my old man did it as well. Bing Crosby. I just play all
Really?
all the Bing Crosby Christmas carols.
God damn.
Yeah, the old school. I just love it.
So
Christo's a Mariah Carey fan.
I'm a Mariah Carey fan.
Yeah.
So I don't mind Michael Bubble, but I don't know.
Old Mick Bubble.
He's sort of good for fuck all on anything else.
Yeah, I know.
Mariah Carey, how could you ever get, I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you on my own. More than you could ever know. Make my dreams come true. All I want for Christmas is you. That's my best Mariah Carey I can give you straight off the bat.
Nice, mate, brother.
But Michael Bublé just doesn't have the...
Touche, Bublé.
Yeah, he's just, surprise, surprise, you're boring.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a good way to put me back to sleep.
Yeah, Christmas country will be this year's.
That's yours this year, eh? No, I'm just, something about it. The old Bing Crosby, man. I just love that old school white Christmas songs, carols, whatever he sings.
I think if anything's playing, so because you usually sing in a couple of tins a bit early, food's on, everybody's happy because it's Christmas, presents are getting unwrapped, Dad's got the garbage bag out on bloody Christmas wrapper duty. He's already thinking about how the bin's full.
Mum's done all the work, and Dad comes strolling out like he's done something.
Fucking
he
legend.
Gets the praise as well.
And then he's discovering what the kids are getting for Christmas as well.
Oh yeah,
I remember buying that. Yeah. You've been wanting that Wing Wong, haven't you? Yeah, that's a good one. Yep, we'll play that.
Yep, bloody hell. And the only other question I have too: what is the appropriate time to crack your first beer?
Depends. Are you cooking?
Yes, you're cooking.
Whenever.
Beautiful.
You start.
That's all I want.
I reckon if you're cooking, you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you like, women including. If you want to get on the vinos at 7 a.m. because you got the gravy thickening, then you need it.
Just double checking. I just need some pre-approval.
Yeah, I've catered Christmas quite a few times, and I get left right alone.
Yeah.
I've got the whiteboard out with all the cook times of like when everything needs to come off. I've usually had
done a spreadsheet.
Yeah, I've usually had the ham in overnight, and I've got everything prepped, and we're fucking upper.
Yeah, no, I just sort of double check those two questions, mate. So
I think if you don't have to drive, then you do whatever you like.
I ain't fucking driving.
Whenever you want then.
You know what? Because we used to do the old, jump between the family houses and all that sort of stuff. But
now you're happy they got to come to you.
That's right, they're coming here. I'm not. I ain't doing shit. I'm getting up and having a drink.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
Once you hit Pappy stage, you get to call the shots.
That's right. I reckon so. I've earned it.
And you get to say, young fella, get me a beer, would you?
Yeah, that's right. I'll get your old man a fucking beer out of thing, eh?
Yeah, don't take a sip out of it. All right, you can have the neck.
Yeah, that's a little bit of Grandpa's old cough medicine.
Yeah, you can drink the neck out of the bottle, mate.
But yeah, so I just thought I'd double check with you that, mate. Now, amazing human of the week. What have we got this week?
So I've got an amazing group of humans.
Group of humans. This is the first.
Yeah, so I have seen this story told, and a few people will.
Yeah.
It's about the team of miners who dug underneath Chernobyl to save Europe.
I haven't heard this.
So if you've watched the TV show Chernobyl,
Yep.
they're in there. They miss out a couple of things on the TV show.
Oh, okay.
But, it's pretty close.
Is it?
So in 1986, the world changed. A reactor exploded, a city was abandoned, and Europe stood on the edge of a catastrophe like nothing in human history. Beneath the smoke, beneath the chaos, and far behind the ruined reactor worked a group of men whose names most people never heard. They weren't soldiers, they weren't scientists, they were coal miners, 400 of them, and the job they were asked to do would push them into the jaws of the impossible. So Chernobyl was the nuclear disaster in Ukraine. So, sorry, I fucking phone just fucked out.
No, you're right.
So when reactor 4 blew, I just didn't want to fuck this part up. When reactor 4 blew apart, it didn't just burn, it melted.
Yeah.
So the temperatures inside were so extreme that steel, concrete, and everything around them liquefied
Wow.
into a glowing radioactive mass. So that molten core began burning downward, deeper and deeper into the earth. The unfortunate part is there was groundwater beneath the plant, and scientists quickly realised a horrifying truth that if the reactor's molten fuel hit the water table, it would trigger a massive thermal explosion that would be powerful enough to propel radioactive material across half of Europe.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Entire regions would become uninhabitable, millions of people would be affected, and cities would be contaminated for centuries. It literally was the continent at risk.
Wow.
There was only one way to stop the meltdown's descent: go underneath it, dig a chamber, and cool the ground before the reactor reached it. There was only one group of people that had the skill to take on the task. Across the Soviet Union, in Donetsk, Tula, and Kuzbass, coal miners were summoned, not asked.
Yeah.
They were told the situation very plainly. A tunnel had to be dug under the most dangerous place on Earth by hand in extreme heat and underneath a melting nuclear reactor. 400 miners stepped forward. These men were not unfamiliar with danger. They worked in collapsing shafts, under crushing pressure, and in darkness and silence. Chernobyl, however, was something else entirely. When they arrived, one miner actually asked the plant director, will we be protected by the heat and radiation? The director hesitated, and another miner answered for him, if you don't give us ventilation, we're going to dig it straight to Moscow.
Wow.
The message was clear. They would do the job, but they understood the stakes better than anybody.
Yeah.
The miners were ordered to carve a 150-metre tunnel beneath Reactor 4. The earth was scorching and the temperatures in that shaft were reaching 50 degrees Celsius. Ventilation systems failed, machinery overheated, and the protective suits that they were given trapped heat and became useless. The miners adapted. They stripped down to their underwear. Some worked completely naked, not for comfort, for survival. It was the only way to keep their bodies from collapsing and suffocating in the heat. Stripping down, however, did not save them from the real danger, which meant the radiation drifted through the air like invisible dust. It clung to their skin, their hair, and their lungs. They still dug 12-hour shifts, non-stop, day after day, their hands blistered, their face blackened, and their legs shaking from exhaustion. Above them, the molten core kept creeping downward like a ticking, burning clock. Every hour they worked was an hour bought for the rest of the Europe. What kept them going was duty and pride. The knowledge of if they didn't do this, Europe would be doomed and that nobody else could do the task but them kept them going. The miners were given 6 weeks to finish the tunnel. They did it in 4. Their speed shocked even the engineers that oversaw the project. A cooling chamber was constructed, pipes were installed, ready to flood the earth with coolant as the molten core continued its descent. The meltdown was slowed before reaching the tunnel, and their work was far from wasted. According to scientists, again and again, without that tunnel, without that chamber ready, Europe sat on the edge of a nuclear event far worse than the explosion itself. The miners prevented it.
Wow.
Quietly, without fanfare, without medals or headlines, their hands, their sweat, their sacrifice bought safety for millions. Unfortunately, there was a cost. The exact number of miners who later died from radiation-related illnesses still remains unknown. Records were incomplete, some were hidden, some were simply never kept. But those who survived long enough to speak about it said the same thing. They felt like disposable heroes, men sent to solve a problem nobody else could, and then they were forgotten. Many miners died young, cancer, heart disease, lung damage, bodies worn down by radiation and brutal labour. Yet when asked why they did it, the answer was simple. Our families live in those towns. Our people drank that water. Somebody had to do it. So who saved Europe from Chernobyl's disaster? Not generals, not politicians, not scientists. Miners, ordinary workers who dug into the burning earth beneath a collapsing reactor knowing they might not live to see the world that they were trying to protect. Strength wasn't just in their bodies, it was in their resolve, their courage, and their willingness to step forward when the world needed them most. They didn't wear capes, they wore coal dust. And that is why the Chernobyl coal miners stand among the greatest unsung heroes of our time.
100%.
And that is why they are our amazing humans of the week.
Wow, mate! Because I didn't even know that. I had a brief knowledge of Chernobyl and that sort of stuff, but I didn't know any of that part of it. That's insane.
So there's actually a few other stories of Chernobyl. So there was the valve divers, who actually volunteered and dove into the radioactive water to open the valves and flood the reactor to stop it melting down even further.
Wow.
There was the roof cleaners.
Yeah.
So they actually tried to, because the top of Chernobyl was covered in nuclear material.
Yes.
They sent robots up there to clean it and they kept breaking down and people actually went up there and cleaned it. The firefighters who initially went to that blaze thought it was just a normal fire and they're actually handling nuclear material with their bare hands.
Jesus.
And died within minutes.
Jesus.
There was lots of people who gave their life to stop that disaster becoming worse.
Did you see just recently there was on the news they must have some shelters over certain parts of that, either the reactor or some of the buildings close to it or something. I'm not too sure. I'm very paraphrasing this part, but because of some of the drone strikes have actually hit that and they're trying to repair it at the moment. Oh man,
Terrifying.
Warfare. You think there'd be a couple of mutual things going.
Yeah,
okay.
let's
Just keep this.
let's not
blank.
fucking hit that.
Yeah, because that ain't going to be good for anyone. Whether they're trying to occupy it or they're trying to protect it, both would agree to go. If that fucking opens up, that's no good for anyone. You know what I mean?
And there's stories of people in Chernobyl having their entire DNA wiped out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So people with no DNA left after being exposed to that much radiation.
Isn't that crazy?
It's no joke, eh?
There's no joke, yeah. Actually, that was one thing that someone mentioned in a and I didn't even bring it up because it's not really an issue here in Australia. They mentioned, is there certain things that you wouldn't do, wouldn't cremate? Is there certain things that you wouldn't cremate a body? One of them is radiation.
I've asked you that once before.
Is that what you asked me? Yeah, okay.
I said, how do you go with somebody who's radioactive?
Yeah, you don't do it. It's simple as that. They get buried and they get in a vault.
Yeah, it's crazy, eh?
Yeah, if you said there was an example of one soldier who died from radioactive poisoning or whatever, and they showed you a diagram of how they actually built his grave, and they actually did a full concrete vault, and buried him in that because they didn't want it spreading out through the soil.
What do they lead line it?
Oh, it's something like that, man. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you definitely do not cremate someone who's radioactive either.
Goodness,
but to the point from something like a nuclear radiation. It's a totally different thing. If someone's had radiation,
fission's different.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, totally different thing. But that was one exception. I totally forgot to mention it on the morning show, and that just reminded me of it.
It's a scary thing to think of what human beings have been exposed to.
Yeah,
especially those guys. They were told.
Oh yeah. They knew exactly what they're doing, and yet they still had the courage to do that, man. Like that, it goes to show you when you're put in a situation like that, the strength of the human spirit is
exactly, and
can't be messed with.
definitely sometimes it makes you a bit sad reading some of those things, knowing that some people, because of either their socioeconomic class or what their position was and where they were, dictated why they had to go into the meat grinder as such.
Yeah, of course. That's
So it's sort of you feel for people.
Mate, that was a cracker of a one. I appreciate you sharing that because I've never heard that.
Well, I try to find some good ones.
Yeah,
and,
that was an absolute pisser. Yeah, that was an absolute unreal one. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Like when
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like it was amazing to hear that because like you said, like so many people would go untold.
Well, I was originally going to do the valve divers.
Yeah, okay.
But I was finding some conflicting stories.
Okay,
So
sure.
I didn't want to give the wrong one.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Because there's some accounts where they died very quickly, some accounts where they didn't.
Yeah.
So
and like you said, but it would be hard to get an accurate representation.
I can tell you right now, anything out of fucking Russia seems to have a lot of stories attached to it.
But also too, like you said, because of the nature of the situation, there would have been a lot of cover up. A lot of people would have been trying to fucking, because they would have worried about getting sued and insurance claims and fucking everything, government cover-ups, everything would have been nuts.
Oh, absolutely. And this is modern too. This is 1989
this
is not that long ago. So.
Not at all. No, that was a brilliant one, man. Thanks for sharing that.
Anytime.
Mate, what's going on for the rest of the week?
Oh, so the rest of the week for me is just making sure I've got all my ducks in a row before I go on annual leave, and then it's fucking Christmas party time.
Oh, mate, I'm so excited. That's pretty much me too. Just powering through the rest of the week, get some stuff done, and then we've got to sort out some episodes too for the because we will be lucky enough to release an episode on Christmas Day because it comes out on our regular episode dates. So
we're going to do a special Christmas episode for Christmas Day.
Definitely.
We'll be punching through, so don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere.
But what I will ask is if anybody has some, I think if we're going to do one for Christmas, questions would be awesome.
Yes, definitely.
I'll put a post up in the Deadass community for questions. Now, it can be about us. It can be about stuff we want to do.
Yes.
It can be about Christmas. It can be stuff you would love for us to, our opinion on it.
Yeah.
I'll just say when it comes to our opinions and stuff like that or stuff we're going to do, if we choose not to answer it, please just we've obviously either had too many or we just chose not to answer that one.
Yes.
Because political opinions especially are nice to navigate.
100%.
And on the political decision, somebody sent me a message after I made the Albanese joke. It's not that I hate the Labor government.
Yeah.
I actually hate every fucking politician. They're all fair game. You misunderstood me. I don't like any of them.
I don't segregate. 100%. Well, mate, I guess that's it. So what do we say?
Love you. See you. Bye.